John!
Wait!
Hey, stop! Get the police. Let her go. Get the police.
Stop fucking playing me! Stop fucking playing me! Stop fucking playing me! Puss ass nigga! Puss ass nigga! Play with it! I'm on that shit! 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 I'm going home now! Bitch, I'm on that shit! Stop playing with me! Stop fucking playing with me! I'm calling the police! I'm on that now! Where my phone at? Man, where my phone at?
Her ass fired right now.
No, you're gonna go to jail! You're gonna go to jail!
You! I was just asking you a fucking question!
Alright, what's up, family? I know I'm slacking on the videos. Happy New Year to everybody. It's my first video of 2019. I'm 2 days late. I'm sorry about that, but let's get into it. So, if y'all have been living under a rock, I'm sure you haven't heard of what happened in the Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida McDonald. So, what happened in the St. Petersburg, Florida McDonald's, to those of you who don't know, is that this man, the white guy, and the woman, the McDonald's worker who's black, got into an altercation over a straw, okay? And a lot of people have saw this video on Facebook, and I think it has like at least 5 million, I heard that some people say it's been 10 million views, has been viewed over 10 million times. What happened in St. Petersburg, Florida, in the McDonald's. And what happened is that the man asked the lady for a straw because she was a worker at McDonald's. And then 10 seconds later, he just started grabbing onto her and just started pulling on her hair and beating the shit out of her. And that's not fair. And he just continuously did it, and nobody helped her out. And they should have. They're her coworkers. And I think those dudes are cucks. And if you saw the video earlier, which is shown earlier, which I showed earlier, is that they were just not doing anything, and she was just getting all them hands from that dude, and then like she had to defend herself. She punched him a few times, but none of those other dudes tried to help her out. And they should have just called the police, or they should have just tried to all jump in or something. And if this was the other way around, bruh, I'm gonna be honest, this was a black guy attacking a white girlfriend, Fox News, CNN, all those other stupid ass news outlets would go after that dude. And also the white guy would stand up for the white woman. And I think a black guy should stand up for the black girl. I don't see why the black coworkers didn't do anything. And this is what I'm saying, is that a lot of blacks, bruh, we're really cucked. A lot of the black millennials, the dudes my age, bruh, we're cucks, man. We're really cucks. And the video I posted earlier, or with this video, will show that the cuckification of the black man. Okay? Because in the video I showed earlier, none of her black coworkers stepped in. And also, where is all these other so-called leaders like Tariq Nasheed and the feminist leader Hillary Clinton? She's nowhere to be found. That's what I'm saying about these movements. Be careful who you worship or who you listen to, because they'll never be there when you really need the help. Like, where they at? Okay? And I'll be saying this, is that, okay, I'll give my respects to Tariq for posting this, but still, where is he at when all these situations happen? Crickets. That same with Hillary too. Hillary's a so-called feminist, she would have been the first female president, but she's nowhere to be found. Kind of interesting. And where's all those? And also another group that did not say anything is the pro-guns group. Some pro-guns group. Where are they at? They should have advocated, yeah, man, if she had a gun, she would have been able to make an example out of him. And that's the truth. Like, shit. If I had a gun, I would have shot his ass too. Boom, boom, boom. Like, damn, not like that, but you hear what I mean. He would have had a warning shot, and then he would have been all the way out the store. His ass would be running. And that's what I'm saying that is why we need to get guns for people and employees in general who are working in the place of business. We have to make them strapped, because you never know what's gonna happen. If some people say, "Oh, she's a black woman, she this and that," or "Oh, but this will enable more white supremacists to go and shoot us." That's not the truth. I'd rather be armed than unarmed, because at least when you're armed, you can defend yourself when they attack you. I'm just saying. Because some people say, "Oh, Huey Newton or Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, they had guns and they got killed." I was like, yeah, but at least I'd rather die on my feet than die on my knees like a simp or a weak man. The hell? I'm getting tired of some people, though. But yeah, why not? If she had a gun, he would. If she just pointed the gun at him, no, I don't even mean shoot, okay? But if she pointed the gun at him, and it's a pro 2A concealed carry state, Florida, especially St. Petersburg area. That's like the most very conservative area. Like, they could have, a lot of the employees could have had guns with them. Okay, I'm just saying, because I remember in North Carolina there was this one incident and the dude shot this other dude at a Pizza Hut. So I'm sure in Florida, which is a little bit more conservative, St. Petersburg, Florida to be exact, this could have been avoided. If you get my point. And it's just getting tiresome now. Some people say, I'd rather die with a gun than die unarmed. Okay, I'd rather die knowing that I fought back rather than dying that I was a weak man and I was bending over backwards or something, like a weak man, like a cuck or a simp, you know. And if I have a daughter in the future, man, I'll be scared to let her date, bruh, because dudes in general nowadays, we don't be standing up for females like we used to. Fuck, man, I'm scared for this generation. The next generation, I don't know what the generation gonna be, like the 2020s, the 2030s and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of scared for that generation. And yeah, some people say, "Oh, don't worry about it, Theodorus. It's just one incident, bro. It's not gonna be that bad." Yeah, in an open carry state. This isn't no Chicago area. This ain't no Detroit. This is down south. You had to defend yourself, especially when you have the opportunities to. Because most states would kill to have opportunities like Florida, but to live in a state like Florida with those type of laws, and you're taking it for granted, so you got to defend yourself. Okay, because there's a lot of animals out there, and you got to make sure that you're prepared, like a soldier, to make an example out of someone if they come and shoot and come and attack you or try to stab you. Because I'm sure this dude was armed too with something, and it's just it's insane, man. And you have to be prepared at all times. That's why I look both ways in a one-way street. Man, I look both ways, because that's how much I lost faith in humanity. And y'all know where that quote came from. And that's the truth, man. Like, you have to be prepared at all times, because war is inevitable. It's inevitable, man. So anything could happen at any time. So you got to be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. One way to do that is to have a gun. Have a gun with you when you go to work. Have a gun with you when you go to the park. Have a gun with you when you go to the mall. Have a gun with you when you drive. All right? Because you never know when someone's going to come and try to shoot you or kill you. So you got to be prepared at all times, like a soldier, to fight. Because this is going to be a fight. And you're either going to be the dead or the living. Do not be the walking dead, though, and live in Twilight Zone thinking like nothing's going to happen. Oh, bro, nothing's going to happen, man, because you never know. And these people, these so-called white supremacists and other supremacists and shit, they notice how they attack men, not even men. They attack very, very young men, like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like an adolescent. And they also attack females, very young females too, but they never attack an old man, an old woman. Like, not necessarily, no, they do attack very elderly people as well. But I'm talking about in the primal age, 25 to 35, maybe 45. I just realized, I hadn't realized they don't step up to them, but they step to someone who's like in developing, maybe in their 20s and their late teens or something, or even early adolescence, like 12, 13. And that's how weak, like I said, that's how weak their fathers and mothers were. Their fathers and mothers have taught them to be weak, and that's why, because the first teacher of the child is the mother, and the second teacher is the father. And you can tell the father of this man was weak, and the mother was satanic. And they both need to be dealt with as well. Not killed, but they need to be they also need to be punished for raising such a devil. Yeah, I said it. People say, "Oh, Teodos, you're so mean-spirited, bro. You always attack people's parents and stuff." No, I could be hella petty and say some stuff, but they will be punished. They have to, because they raise this monster. There's a lot of parents like that too, that raise these type of monsters and shit. And it's just funny how a lot of these other groups, these so-called SJW groups, they haven't really said anything about what happened. And many of the so-called Hotep leaders, they haven't really said anything about this situation, or even if they're in that area, they haven't really done anything. Kind of interesting. Kind of getting sick and tired of a lot of hypocrites and internet leaders and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that I consider myself an internet leader, but at least I practice what I preach and stuff. If I lived in Florida, I would defend her. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, everyone, I'm gonna head out and do my own thing. God bless y'all. And damn, man, I hate doing sometimes like over 10 minutes commentaries. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. All right, and just share and let me know what's up. All right, have a blessed night, everyone. Bye bye.